Hello everybody. This is going to be a little longer video than usual as I'm going to be going over the submarines. I'm playing a match in each and I'm just going to be talking about how they feel compared to the last patch of World of Warships. This is meant to be as a nice video to watch while you're sipping on coffee or it's early morning. More laid back compared to the other videos. So as I already covered stats of each one of these subs in the last videos I made on them, I'm going to be focusing more on gameplay. So without further ado, let's get into co-op with U69. Just kind of see how these play in the new patch because they did a bunch of changes to arming distance, to health, to your concealment. We're just going to see how these play out in our co-op mode here. Because I don't have ranked active when I'm recording this. Hope you all are enjoying the videos this week. Hopefully by the time I release this on Wednesday, nothing else has happened significantly with Wargaming, but if it does, I'll be sure to cover it. I'll be sure to cover it. Got a little bit of a storm going on, which is giving you some nice visuals here. You got nice white caps on the waves. Time of recording this is patch 10.8. Submarines may change even further down the line because they're still being live tested on the servers and ranked in co-op at this point in time, so all subject to change. I've basically the same setup on the German CVs. On the German submarines, pretty much, it's is engine room protection in the second slot, main armaments mod 1 in the first slot. Third slot I have torpedo modification 1, and the fourth slot I have enhanced turning gears modification 2. So I have them all pretty much set up the same. Got a destroyer here. Let's see if I can get him. Yeah, I figured it was time for more of a laid-back video that wasn't on the Soviet CVs or anything else, so that's what I'm going to do with this video, hopefully. Kind of didn't hit him. Let's see what's the next closest is. Let's see here. Torpedo should home in. I haven't done too much where I'm on the surface with the subs. A little bit in this video of that.
Torpedoes direct front.
Obviously, when you're getting close, when you're within like 4 kilometers, you gotta go underneath the water because you'll be detected at 4 kilometers. Got some good hits on them, at least.
Maximum depth reached. Torpedoes dead ahead.
I feel like if I had to choose between submarines and super ships, I think I would go with the submarines, surprisingly. I know, I'm surprised when I think about that too, because I really don't want ships to be running around the game with higher gunning calibers than 510. Torpedoes even home in. Should. Just gotta re-ping them again. Come on. There we go.
Enemy submarine
Sunk the enemy sub. What about that? I still got it. For me, I like to just try to enjoy whatever comes new in the game. Try not to let things get to me. If something gets me, then you know that it's really, really bad. Underwater visuals are pretty good. Gotta admit that. Caviar. Things keep missing. I do think all ships should have anti-submarine weapons. I'm totally on board that train. It's up to Wargaming to sit there and fix that, huh? Big damage even at periscope depth, as you can see. Mainly, I find that the submarines, I think that you can make them work, but what you really need to do is you need to fix the balancing of them so that all ships in the game have anti-submarine weapons. And that ships that some of the light cruisers that don't, if there's a light cruiser out there that doesn't have hydroacoustic, then you give them hydroacoustic. Pretty sure most of them have it though. The ship is in my way on the surface. I'm gonna go underneath the water. My torch that way. Two of them should hit at least. Let's see here. Some damage to that submarine. Oh, I'm gonna have to surface. Change it so that you lose more battery time when you're detected, and you regain a little bit more battery time. I think it's 5 dive units that you regain. You're on the surface, and then you lose a lot. I'm doing the German one first and not the American one because I don't have enough credits to sit there and get the American submarines equipped up yet. So I gotta do some more grinding and randoms. And magically the American submarine video will pop up in your feed there on YouTube. So forward to that video. I'll be making it. I'll release it probably on the Friday. We got here containers. Alright, focus on what I'm doing. Got U-190, but like I was saying, I'm keeping the same equipment set up. This is what I plan to equip the American cruisers with too, I imagine. Same kind of setup, the torpedo reload mod too, to get the torpedoes reloaded faster on the tier 10. And then of course U-69. Same kind of setup. Trying not to have this video go for an hour, so we're gonna get into combat with U-190. Here we go with U-190. Again, this is in co-op. This isn't in ranked. I would do ranked, but I don't. It's not active at the time of recording.
Action stations.
You can already feel the season starting to change. Not seeing too many tree leaves changing color yet, but I am seeing the temperatures dropping into the 50s at night, so I do notice it. Overall, oh, I just try to enjoy what I can. Alright, here we go. Alright, see we're getting into battle, no enemies detected yet. A lot more surface ships in this battle, so this should be fun. Now we're detecting the mains, it's right down here. Duck underneath the surface and see if I can detect anything down here. I don't feel like the subs have changed too much. I feel they're still pretty easy to use if you just know how to maneuver them into position. Obviously, they're going to make further tweaks as the months go on.
Torpedoes direct front.
Ping got canceled out. He had damage control party.
Torpedoes
Oh,
direct
there's
front.
the enemy sub. He's up the other side of the cove. One hit. Try this again. The whole idea is to hit the same section of the ship twice. Get a little boost in damage then.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
So hopefully they'll hit.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
There.
Cruisers sunk. Our team has taken the lead.
See that the submarines are quite. The submarine is still quite effective with the U-190. Tier 10's weakness is obviously not having the bow torpedoes, so that's definitely a weakness. Better ping on them. Focus on the battleships, the big capital ships. You should have a decent amount of damage potential, but the faster ships like destroyers, you're going to have a harder time. So they're going to detect you. Turning on my reserve battery consumable. Decent damage, even got a Citadel hit, so that was good. Enemy sub must be right behind me, yep.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern.
Careful I don't run into this rock formation.
Our victory is in sight.
Submarine is surfacing. I don't know why. Going out toward the surface areas. What's the point of that? Battle ended pretty quick, didn't it? See that the German submarine is still quite effective, the U-190 in this case. A couple Citadel hits and some damage. As always, submarines are like a work in progress, so things are going to change on them at will. We got our liquidator equipped, our preventive maintenance, consumable enhancements, and improved battery efficiency, so I don't lose as much battery when I die. When I get detected by the enemy anyway. We're gonna do U-boat 2501 into battle here. Alright, let's see what kind of a team composition I get here. All tier 10, okay. That should be fun. I don't see too many people covering the submarines at the moment. Mostly a lot of smaller channels like myself. I'm not seeing too many big channels cover it. Alright, here we go.
Action stations.
Went all in on maneuverability so I can turn a little faster, because the sub turning radius is just terrible. Put it lightly. Of course, the American subs get the enhanced turning, while the German subs get the reserve battery consumable. I am thinking that they're going to drop submarines around New Year's. That's what I think they're going to do. I think they're going to drop in probably New Year's time, January or February. I don't see them officially dropping until then because they got the German arc going on after the Soviet arc. They're going to do a lot of testing, which is good. That's what I hope is what happens. Or they're going to do a giant quasi-release event where they do German battle carriers and battle cruisers and submarines at the same time. I mean, they could do that as well. We'll see. If they hit random battles, then you know that the release is like super close. I think they're still focused on collecting some data first. At least for patch 10.8, we'll see what happens. I just don't see it being a fun rank season for a lot of people. They haven't learned to battle against subs by the time 10.9 hits, because that's when I think they're going to do the tests against the super ships and the special season of ranked. So I guess the only thing we can do is adapt. I could see submarines getting as popular as destroyers are now, actually. See that ships die pretty quick. Competing against other ships for damage all the time. And then co-op, look at that. And you have to wait for your torpedoes to reload again. Of course.
Torpedoes direct front.
I don't know where the enemy submarine is at. You're competing with damage for everybody in co-op. It's nothing new. Okay, this isn't a good situation because I'm right above Nevsky.
Attention! Maximum depth reached. Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Turn on DCP. Some of the torpedoes hit at least. Dang, you can see how close this is. You have to just really dive quick. Otherwise those depth charges are gonna get you. You gotta be paying attention when you're playing subs. Must have caused flooding on him. I'm gonna go find the enemy submarine. Where is he? My torpedoes are gonna do anything to him.
Our team has taken the lead.
It's gonna be sunk in a minute. This is the problem with sub versus sub combat because you have no way of getting the other submarine, especially when you're this close.
Our victory is in sight.
Gotta rely more on your teammates to get anywhere.
Our victory is in sight.
See that my team helped me out here. They sank the enemy sub there. I was a little bit lower score than last match, but I think you get some XP, you know, if you spot enemies since you're getting ribbons for it. So, yeah. Overall, I feel like submarines from patch 10.7 to patch 10.8 haven't changed too much. I feel like they can still be powerhouses in their own right. I don't feel like they're going to be game breaking. I just feel like the one unbalanced aspect is the fact that you don't have anti-sub weapons on all the ships yet. That I find to be ridiculous. As I said in a prior video, you shouldn't balance ships around subs yet because they're not yet in the game. But maybe we'll see some improvements to secondaries as a result of subs entering the game. We'll see. Expect a video on the American submarines to be dropping sometime this week as well. So, thank you all for watching. Please like, watch, and subscribe. And if something has happened today by Wargame doing something stupid, I'm sure I'll be covering it. As always, if you need, I have an official Twitter and official Facebook launch now. Links will be in the description and in the channel. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you for watching. Appreciate all of you.